What is up, YouTube gang? Thank y'all for tuning back into the shenanigans side of things, and we got a lot of shenanigans coming. We got y'all sent a lot of requests over about reactions, and we got a list I wrote down that you guys sent. Some music reactions is coming. We got some funny reactions coming. We got some ghetto reactions coming. So we did go to the comment section and get the feed from y'all. So thank y'all for sending us some content. Today we heading back into Diddy, and y'all brought up Diddy because Diddy been Diddying it around once again, doing Diddy things. This video is supposed to blow our mind. So the title of this is Diddy did what? Or no, it's not titled that. Diddy did something with his mom. I guess they had like a weird relationship.
Like R. Kelly's?
I mean, R. Kelly. It probably is. I mean, it sounds like it.
But I remember, if I'm right, allegedly the R. Kelly one was that he just felt that way.
I know, but it's still weird.
So it's still weird. So I'm saying that she.
We have to find out. So something with Diddy mama. That's all I'm saying.
Did Diddy's mom force him to engage in these freak-offs when he was still a minor? Child, these Diddy stories are getting way out of hand. And honestly, at this point, it's hard to say what's fact and what's not. Because every single day, there are more and more horrific stories about this man. And
I think it's hard to defend itself, though. Like, even when this type of story, like you say, like, is it fact or not? Like, it's kind of hard because he in the hot seat. So it's really kind of hard for him to really brush something off. Like, bro, you got a lightweight. Are you gonna get yourself out of this? Like, I don't think you. If the facts is there, if the facts is facting, then we just go leave it alone.
Now the streets are saying that Diddy's mom was involved in the freak-offs and that he grew up to be the way that he did because of his messed up childhood. So word on the street is his mom, Janice Combs, was an escort, and she would sometimes make Diddy watch her indulge in these freak-offs when he was still a kid, as if.
But.
What's your butt? You
how
butt.
do they know?
People, this is 2024. The internet
I'm
be
just
looking.
saying, how do they know?
Her mom, his mama probably told somebody, and the family probably coming forward talking about it. Like, since now he under fire, so it's like, let me tell my story. Like, let me tell you what's really been going on in his family.
I mean,
like,
his family, yeah,
think about it. Diddy made it big, right? He like a millionaire, billionaire, right? Like close, or he might be close to billionaire status. Imagine you being one of his cousins and knowing this information. He ain't give you no money, no nothing. I'm snitching. I'm going and telling the whole world. Diddy, you didn't send me nothing. So now I'm about to expose the family. That's me. I'm cutting a check. Yep. His mama show wasn't there tooting in there when he was in the room. Show was. Well, let me get my documentary because I got all the info for y'all. Let me tell y'all what's going on in these streets. I'm snitching.
This wasn't bad enough. His dad was also the leader of a very notorious gang in Harlem back in the day, and he would physically assault people and sometimes even unalive them in front of Diddy. Now, this don't excuse any of his behavior, not one bit, but at least it gives us a little explanation as to where Diddy inherited all these nasty fetishes and extremely tendencies from. Okay, so ever since Cassie filed her lawsuit, Diddy's whole life has pretty much gone down the drain. He's lost over 18 brand deals. He was kicked off of his position as chairman at his own company, Revolt TV. He's now—
I knew him being about his company, but I didn't know about the brand deals dropping off. I know. He ain't Kanye either. He can't bounce back like Kanye did. You see, Kanye got dropped and he get picked right back up.
It's not even that. Kanye didn't do nothing as crazy as him. You cannot compare Kanye
but
to
now,
Diddy.
If this, like, I'm going off of facts. I'm gonna say this is true. I'm not gonna sit here and play guess who. We just gonna say this is real. So now hearing that his daddy was who he was, his mama was who he was. Now this story, I'm saying I'm not doing it. I'm doing facts. Like I'm going with this is it. This is real. This is the truth. If he was raised like that, now we starting to understand why Diddy was out here diddying around.
Yeah.
He didn't have no.
I mean, that's no excuse, but
no,
he was a product of his environment.
Yeah, some people get brought up. It's not an excuse because some people get brought up in environments like that, and that's all they know. Like, so it's not an excuse. That's just what he was brought up in.
No, I know, but people are gonna be like, "Oh, that still doesn't excuse." No, it doesn't. But realistically,
go put your kid around gang affiliated neighborhood, and I guarantee most of the time, yeah, people make it out, but majority of them stay in there because they're around their product. I hate when people say like, "Oh, well, yes, there's always a select few to make it." Like, don't act like they don't.
Being dragged to court by the company that distributes his alcohol beverage, and the SA lawsuits just keep piling up by the day. It's definitely not going to be long before he wipes his bank account clean to fund all of these court fees and fines he's going to be paying. And as if this wasn't bad enough, people have also been looking into his family to try and figure out how Diddy came to be the kind of person that he is. And man, oh man, people found out a whole lot. It looks like Diddy's raging addiction to drugs, these freak-offs, and his against people is tied to his childhood trauma. See, Diddy was still a kid when his father passed away, so in order to provide for the family, his mom Janice was working 3 jobs, and allegedly escorting was one of them. My mother worked 3 jobs, and my grandmother worked 2. At an early age, I started my own paper route. According to the internet, Janice would sometimes bring some of the men that she hooked up with to the house. This is something that she would do often, and Diddy would witness it happen all the time. As if this wasn't already bad enough for an underage kid to be seeing, it's also been reported by multiple sources that his father was a gang leader in Harlem. This was confirmed by Complex Magazine back in 2013 in an explosive article where they investigated the parents of a lot of popular rappers. The article read, Diddy's dad, Melvin Combs, was a well-known Harlem gangster who had connections to both Frank Lucas and Nicky Barnes. And Janice was the boss's ride-or-die chick. After her husband was brutally murdered when Diddy was still a child, she took to raising young Sean on her own. And if you thought this was bad, wait till you hear about Diddy's very weird relationship with his mother.
That sound like he was brought. Dang, that's so crazy. Because now I'm thinking of like him. So, and I'm not trying to say like we people like I don't want people to come in comments like you don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy, but I'm saying the Diddy that you see on TV and the Diddy that you see like talking, he seemed like this like he hide behind who like he really is like he got this soft spoken like vibe about him.
You have a rep to protect. You're not gonna really. I mean, it's like I'm not trying to. It's like how people like they code switch.
Yeah.
You have to
like
be professional. And then, like, behind closed door, you're your real, genuine self. But you can't present that to certain people because
he's like a silent assassin out here. Like, you really, like, seeing somebody who really ain't him. Like, I really can't see Diddy, like, harming somebody. Like, he don't look like the dude that's gonna lay a finger on somebody. But he out here doing it. Like, but as you see how he was brought up, like, he probably seen his daddy do some stuff. Like, he probably... That's probably where his gangster come from. Yeah, his gangster come from hanging people over balconies and stuff. He probably seen his daddy doing it, so he, like...
Or it's like his dad rung bells in the neighborhood, so...
Did he think he him?
People have actually been speculating for a while now that Diddy and his relationship with his mom goes way farther than the regular mother-son relationship. These rumors got even worse after a video went viral of Diddy and Janice passionately kissing each other on the lips. However, what really got people's attention was when they saw that Janice had her nails painted white.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Ma?
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
Baby. I mean, that wasn't nothing.
Freshly dipped.
I mean, for me, it was a little extra, like a little too much. But then I'm just like, I'm sorry, but some people still do that to this day. Like, if you want to sexualize it, I mean, that's on people, but some people still do that.
No, I get the weirdness out of it.
But I think it was the cringiness of it.
He didn't but it wasn't like an overkill kiss. Like I see if they went in there and the kiss was like, it was like a little, like a little. God, we out of here.
Like it was like just like the little. You know, you go here.
It's like when, but I mean, I get it. You know, I don't kiss my mom on the lips. I mean, I get what they saying. Like, I understand cold-hearted. I'm not, but I'm saying like the kiss wasn't like how people make it seem like they was just out here just
macking.
Like how R. Kelly put his lip, like how he explained it. Like he went detailed. Like
I don't know.
Like,
I can see it. Why people feel
but it's
the way
a reach too.
Yeah, but it is also a reach because it's like I said. I mean, she did a little too much for me.
Yeah.
But it's not like he.
But maybe they're going to go further. Maybe we're going to go further.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can go a little bit further. We're going off of what we just seen.
I
don't get what the mic knows.
Yeah, I don't know either.
ain't going to hate on my moms. She's single. Me and my mom talked about one time doing a dating show with her. And she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be, especially with me.
I don't even want to get started if she was doing that. We're not doing that. Cause yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke know how to have a good time. She ain't sitting in the house playing. Outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care.
She was out there doing her thing. So
she was an escort, so she lived that life already. It ain't nothing new. I will say though, I've heard, I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard of girls having white toenails. Like if their toenails are painted all white.
What does that mean?
I forgot, but I do know.
There's sayings behind stuff like this? Like,
maybe
what?
Like, I don't have my phone.
Dang, I must be getting older. Like,
I don't have my phone, but I do. I know I hear about, like, oh, if they got white toenails.
So you can't be wearing certain colors now? Like gangs? Like, that's how they do with toenails?
It means something sexual.
That's
like
crazy.
The white color means something sexual, I think. I don't remember.
That's wild. But
it was a wild
she
vibe.
probably picky because she didn't been around the block with dudes. That's why you picky, because you didn't been around the block with a bunch of them. So
it's not like this is her first time living this lifestyle. This is her lifestyle.
She better go find somebody. She getting up there. The Lord be calling you home. You better come on.
Yeah, it's my dog. You know, I want to live life. Be out here moving and grooving. So my mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms. You know? Flat. Oh!
Now, if y'all remember, Cassie stated in her lawsuit that Diddy would demand for her to wear white nails during their freak-offs. The lawsuit said Diddy required Cassie to dress up in lingerie, wear white nail polish to contrast with the skin of the black workers, and cover herself in oil. People also noticed that ever since he started dating Young Miami, she also switched from usual long, colorful nails to wearing a very minimalistic white color. Someone reacted to this by saying, Lord, Young Miami was wearing the white nails too. Yup, he is definitely her for the business. That is a clear fetish he has.
What if he one of them dudes that's like them shows we be watching, like 365, 50 Shades of Grey, like dominant? Like, what if he one of them dudes and the girls just get caught in it because they not used to that lifestyle, you know? Yeah. And you get caught up in this dominant dude, like just telling you what you gonna eat. That's what I'm getting. Like, that's what I'm reading here.
He's not dominant. He's abusive. There's a difference.
No, I mean, this Diddy, this big money Diddy. I mean, he can cover it up, do it.
I mean, he can, sadly.
So, I mean, once you probably caught in there, he probably already got stuff signed. Like, you say anything.
Yeah.
That's you say anything.
Sad. That's what's sad.
Like, you better be careful.
That makes it worse, because then you feel like you can't leave, and you just have to deal with it because he has stuff on you.
Ain't no telling who he had in there watching.
As an instance, he probably blackmailing you, and then it's like, do you leave and possibly get your life ruined, or
it's
do
just
you
like what was it? Playboy House. Remember they had cameras everywhere and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they was.
We watched the Playboy documentary.
It was like you trapped in that joint. Like
that thing was so horrible.
You get caught up in there, you in there.
People believe that Janice is in on the whole thing, and she's still indulging in these freak-off sessions with Diddy to this day. Like this person, who said, this was a purposeful attempt to signify to other freaks that his mom was down / for sale, or that they had just completed a freak-off. This man is a monster and a true black hole. And aside from all this, she's also been exposed for protecting Diddy and hiding his secrets from over the years. Now, we all know by now that Diddy has single-handedly mismanaged and stolen from a lot of artists under his label. But the person that's been on his neck for years now and relentlessly calling him out is Mase. In fact, they got into it back in 2020 after Mase put Diddy on blast for only paying him $20K for his time at Bad Boy Records.
$20K?
That's it?
How many hits Mase did put out?
That's it? $20K?
You better stop playing.
Damn, that's horrible.
I already knew Mase was the one, but I don't know. So I'm going off of opinion real quick, y'all. I feel like it's like the Aaliyah situation with, Rockefeller and all them. All these people was around and stuff, seeing it, and nobody spoke up. And I feel like, I don't know if Mase spoke out, back in the day. I know they did break up early back, but I was a kid then. So if he did, I mean, kudos. But I feel like when you see stuff like this going on, and then it takes years and years and years, and maybe you fearing for your life, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But now it's like it's on the table. Like people are starting to come out. And maybe he put fear in people. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they was just like, I'm scared he gonna kill me. I don't know what this man gonna do.
He had dirt.
So, but I feel like there's a lot of these cases where there's a lot of familiar artist names that keep popping up around. Jay-Z, for example, Aaliyah, and he been around this. They just showed a picture of him at the thing. You know what I'm saying? The video of him at there. So it's like, there's certain artists that's around this stuff, and it's like, what's going on. Y'all just ain't saying that, or y'all indulged in it with him.
True.
Like,
I don't really know him, so I can't really.
But I'm saying, like, these artists that you keep seeing names pop up around situations. Like, y'all stay around some situations. And maybe, I don't know that was going on, or I wasn't around. Like, bro, you had to know. Like, if I'm hanging around a crowd, I'm gonna know what's going on. If you doing drugs inside the house and I walk in there and I'm at the party, like, I'm gonna see it. Like, you didn't see it, bro? You didn't see the lines on the table? Like, yes, I did. No, I didn't see it when I walked in there. Yes, you did.
That's true.
Mace also revealed that he had offered Diddy over $2 million to buy his publishing rights.
Dang.
But Diddy refused to accept the money unless Mace was able to match up the offer of a certain European investor who was offering more. During one of his rants, Mace also revealed that the only person who has the receipts on every bad thing Diddy has ever done is his mom. According to him, Diddy has put almost everything that he owns in his mother's name, so that just in case things go south, he'll still be good.
Be prepared right now.
Yeah.
Dang.
So ain't nothing gonna affect him.
So he took what Big Timer said. I got everything in my mama name. He took that to heart. Whoa. But they probably gonna come for her too, though. They gonna see some stuff. They gonna see some assets.
Because then again, should be accessory to the crime.
Yeah, they gonna get on that. But if that is true, though, I mean, he knew he was that. She ain't on it too. Then now I'm charging her too. Cause why everything in your name? If you know what's going on there. No.
You don't?
I ain't put everything in my mama name. Shoot.
Then this nigga told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother's name. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing because I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that.
It's like he said, everybody that signed died. He's like, I'm not gonna be the next on the bus.
Because once you turn your, I think once you say you about to walk away, he was like Death Row Records. You got to go. Yeah. You got to go. I till this day, Biggie. See, that's the man right there. He had Biggie shot. Listen, that beef. When you hear that backstory of that stuff, like hands down, you cannot believe Diddy didn't have his hands in on that. There's songs and messages with Diddy and Pac talking about we really wasn't even beefing like that. Like it was all about the music, like getting it, like just sales was what it was. But who knows?
You know who to play with.
And given everything we know now, I would not be surprised if the reason he goes this hard for her is because of the secrets they share. She is the only one holding him down and keeping him out of jail right now. And if everything Diddy owns really is in his mom's name, like May said, then it ain't gonna be long before the police start investigating her too. Now, as usual, people had a whole lot to say about this. Like this person who said, looks like she might have introduced him to drugs, violated him, and groomed him to be who he is today. Some parents be teaching their kids the worst, and they end up being an extension of themselves. Another person said, substitute husband vibes. He has his assets in her name. He will never marry a woman for love because he has been intercepted by his own mother. If there are too many lawsuits, he may have to make his mom loosen her grip on the assets that he has hidden with her. Let's see how close they are then.
It's like in a sense he kind of did it the smart way in doing that, but then it's like also she can become an accessory and then she might come to fire too. So yeah,
it's like a repeat.
I mean, it's like a bittersweet.
It's like a repeat of like R. Kelly in a sense. Like the documentaries came out, you know, and then it just went crumble for him. Like it just fell off, and I think that's what's about to happen to Diddy. Like we getting all this stuff, and I think
all the videos, all the evidence,
and I think eventually a documentary is about to come out, and then his empire is just gonna crash because then you're gonna get people talking. Because I think it's to the point like, what is his ex-wife? She can't say certain or do certain things because she, you know, signed and did her thing.
Wait, she died?
No, not his ex-wife. The girl, his ex-girlfriend, Cassie. She signed a thing, whatever. She can't really. They can't use that in evidence, right? Mm-hmm. But I think what's gonna happen is the documentary's gonna get created, and of course they can't use that for evidence. But the people gonna be like, okay, we know the truth, like, and I think more stuff gonna come out.
Receipts technically,
and it's
somebody.
Over.
And then
I mean, he made himself look guilty running. Like, bro, you ain't OJ. You was not OJ, and you do not got his lawyers. You was not OJ. The glove fit, homie. The glove fit. But thank y'all for sending this over, I guess. I mean, it's just more and more coming to the light. It's more and more coming to the light.
It did blow my mind.
If y'all got more videos about Diddy that y'all want us to react to, let us know. Some more stuff out there we ain't seen or heard, or, you know, drop it off. Drop it in the comment section. Drop it off on our socials. Links down below.
In the box.
Drop the box. Y'all know. Well, thank y'all for tuning in once again. Don't forget to run them likes up, subscribe if you new. See y'all on the next one.